there, gang, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, no more excuses. Own it. It's easy to come up with a reason on why we can't be happy, why we can't overcome a problem, why we can't get ahead in life, why we can't do as good as someone else. Excuses are a dime a dozen. We think, I have an excuse to be late. There was traffic and I just couldn't avoid it. I have an excuse to be offended. These people betrayed and hurt me. I didn't do anything to them. For those of you in my business, I can't make 4 or 5 presentations in a day because my leads suck. The area I'm in is no good. I have learned that it's not about your leads, people who hurt you, or anything else. It's about the excuses that you keep giving yourself. As long as you keep making excuses, you will always justify where you are. Excuses give us permission to settle for less than our very, very best. You can find an excuse for just about anything. Example, when my career began to take off here in New Jersey, we had not been approved for AD&D programs, certain products, and people said, how are you going to make it? For me, I was dogged and determined. I decided that I would use leads in Pennsylvania, grow my referral business. I came up with solutions. I could have had an excuse as to why I couldn't write business, but I decided not to make any excuses and give it my best. 30 years later, everyone says how lucky I was to get the entire state of New Jersey when very few owners have that. Another example, out in Pittsburgh, very dear friend of mine and many of you out there, Simon Arias. He arrived in Pittsburgh after 9 other state directors had failed. In fact, there was this prevailing thought that if the company didn't like you, they were going to offer you Pittsburgh because everybody seemed to fail. And then Simon stepped in, and it's never been the same. You have the power to overcome anything in your life as long as you stop making excuses. As long as you're blaming the past, blaming your manager, your leader, the company, the area you're in, the leads you have, you will never rise higher, and you will be instead less and achieve less than you otherwise could. Another example, Sabrina Lloyd. If you're out there, Sabrina, God bless you and that baby girl that you just had. One day she was told that she was not going to be able to receive any more leads from the company. Well, if anyone had a reason to make an excuse for their production, it was her. But she decided to change her culture and go from a leads-based culture to 100% referrals. And guess what? She's on stage at our national convention this year in Las Vegas for being the #1 SGA in her category. Guess what she did? She owned it. Thanks for joining me in today's Locker Room, gang. I'm not done yet. I got a part 2 that I hope you'll tune into, so we'll see you in tomorrow's broadcast. Bye-bye.